If you guys lose me, you will have to take over because wow. What's the last thing that you guys heard? Because at this point, I'm not even sure.
You can start from the part where you were speaking about Anonza suggesting with a new man to move in together, and then you can take it from there.
Okay, yeah. Okay. So yeah, she suggested that they move in together. And like I was saying, Khore, if you ask me, it's a big fat no. But I understand where she was coming from. She wanted that stability and the commitment that they are in this together because obviously of her past. Yabo. So, and then I can't remember what happened after then. And then Ning Ning Jiggy Jiggy guy has changed. The guy is no longer the same. Even the treatment is not the same. She was wherever at home or wherever, and then she decided to call her boyfriend, and a lady answered the phone, and this nice lady, when she asked to speak to the boyfriend from the lady, and the lady gave her boyfriend the phone, and boyfriend said, what do you want? I'm kind of busy, man. But anyway, yes, a collab. And then I can't remember what she said they spoke about. Oh, she said she asked him why did he not say that he has moved on, that he has found someone else. And I think he just said yeah. Ne, Martin, he just said yeah, he's moved on, he's found someone else. Someone else. And then hello and bye, Senzo. And then yeah, that was it. So now she is caught up in between. Hore, must she keep the baby or not? And I don't think I've got I don't think I've got anything to say to Anonymous right now, if I should say she must keep the baby or not. If there's one thing that women go through, that specifically during that time where you find yourself asking yourself if you must keep the baby or not, and not because of what you are personally going through, if you want the baby or not, but your situation is making you question, and your situation is making you take that decision. And it's not that it comes from you because you feel like I'm gonna share this, but okay, I've got someone very close to me, very, very close, who would fall pregnant. And to them, terminating is just, I'm pregnant and I'm not keeping it. And I think the most heaviest thing on me would be, I would always be the only person that knows. So every time she falls pregnant, I'll be the only person that knows. And she will also keep it right, almost right to the end, like Anonza. Anonza's almost on. She's 11 weeks. Next week she's gonna be 12 weeks. So she's right. She's skating on thin ice. It's very risky for her to terminate the pregnancy now, given her time. So this person would always fall pregnant, and she would always come and say, "Hi, friend, I'm not keeping it." And I don't think that every time she would come to me and tell me that she's pregnant and she's not keeping it, and she will go and do whatever. And then all the time, whenever she comes back from there, she'll come to me to vent how she's feeling. And I remember the one time she came back, and she passed go Martin will know House of Ribs in Boxburg, and got all kinds of meat, and then came to my house and she chilled. She's like, yo, I know you're such a foodie. I got you some nice things. And she chilled like nothing happened. And I'm just like, does she realize what that does to me? I've never been in that situation, but I know that when I left my baby dad, this is something that I always say, and that's just made me think, Hori, what if my my baby hears this one day, how is she going to feel? You know, I would always say that if I knew that I would be here with in terms of my relationship with baby daddy, I would always say to him, if I knew that this is the kind of person that he would be, if I knew that would be here, I would be here with him, I would have terminated the pregnancy. I wouldn't have kept my baby. But I know I don't mean it. It's just at the time, because Ashim, our co-parenting guys out of the window. So I know that it's not something that I mean, but it's something that I would say because at the time I would be feeling frustrated and all kinds of, I just want him to die, so I just want something, I just want to, like I'm saying something so I can feel better. But also, I don't know where that thing falls. That thing can fall into my baby's ears one day and then what. So it's a tricky one for me. It was, especially with Usomizi. Usomizi today came through, guys. It was a bit heavy, I'm not gonna lie. Got me emotional. But like Ananda said, that her guy friend said that she must just do what she thinks is best for her. And right now we can all give her the advice that we want to give her. At the end of the day, she knows her situation best. She knows herself best. She knows if she can do this alone again or not. And if I fall pregnant now again, I keep saying I'm not even going to terminate. I am going to commit suicide. It's the end of me, because I can't go through what I went through with my first pregnancy. And you think that if you went through the most, if a person goes through the most with their first pregnancy, they know better, when it comes to their second pregnancy. I know Martin, I always say that I don't want to get married and all of that. And I always say that I don't want another child. But we always come and say we are planning this and you want this, but at the end of the day, God has the last say. And if God says to me, he has another blessing for me, that man better make sure that whoever man is in my life has paid lobola, or we've got some sort of contract signed, or like some sort of commitment. But nje from Jolo, I'm not doing it, guys. I'm not coming to that party. I'm not drinking the tea. I'm not there. I do not exist. I am sorry. Like, that's just me. Martin, good morning. Do you wanna come through?
Yes, I'd love to come through. First of all, people there, please keep double tapping your screen as a belief.
You're so stingy.
And another thing, I just humbly request all the ladies, or some ladies, to join the panel, especially those who have been through a situation where they had to unfortunately terminate, and those who are raising children essentially on their own. I've got a number of questions, and yeah, I'd really like some clarity on some of these questions that I have, because it seems like this week they just keep on coming back and coming back and coming back. So please, ladies, grant me my request. Ngiyanicela, please join Annie. Yeah.
Okay, we've got some requests. Let's see. We've got Thick Madam and we've got Nilsi. Hi, Nilsi, I think I saw you yesterday. And what happened to you? Oh, I think I remember. I tried accepting her, but my panel was full. Good morning, ladies. Can you kindly mute for now so I can what?
Okay, I don't even know if you can hear me. Can you hear me?
I can hear you, Sami, but can you kindly mute for now? You will unmute after Martin, yes?
Okay, no problem.
Thank you. Sure, Martin.
Anyway,
Stephanie, please come pull through if you can. Sorry, Martin.
yes. First of all, my question is, and I know sometimes it comes across as being insensitive or anything like that, but guys, what the hell is happening? Number one. Number two, how do things get to this point? What happens in the relationship for things to get to this point? Like, hey guys, now Now I'm perplexed, guys. I got been. So please put me out of my misery and confusion. Help me, please.
Can I answer you?
Bro.
We also don't have an answer to what happened, because we're not one that half of the time. Nelsie, can you kindly mute my love?
Okay,
Okay, I
I
think I'm
don't
gonna mute
even
her.
know where to.
Don't worry, I'll mute you, my darling. I'll just remember to unmute you when it's your turn to speak. Half of the time, Martin, please don't get me wrong, I'm not saying all the time, but I'm saying half of the time, and ladies will back me up on this one. Half of the time, when when you guys fall pregnant, when we fall pregnant, even though I carry, we fall pregnant. When a woman falls pregnant, like, you guys change, like, things. Now I don't know. Okay, I can say that some women go through hormones, and you'll find the guys say that no, she's changed, she doesn't do this anymore. And, like, for some odd reason, you guys expect us to be the same, and we can't be the same because we are pregnant. And being pregnant is not an excuse, and it's not a sickness, but it's a condition. I get that, but understand, my hormones are not at its normal rate. I'm not my normal self, and this is why you find us being. Now with me, I was too emotional. Anything, a fly could be just flying by, and I'll just cry. So we don't have an answer to what happens, but you guys just change. You guys change the minute, not sometimes, not even the minute after we tell you we are pregnant. Sometimes it's just literally when a woman comes to you and says, Martin, I'm pregnant. To Martin, all of a sudden is like, oh, whoa, 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 I'm not part of it. And then sometimes you guys stick around. Yeah. You cannot, your body changes much. Yeah, no, definitely. And like, with me personally, he was fine, when I told him that I was pregnant. I didn't tell him, he told me I was pregnant. And we were fine. It's just throughout, almost in the middle of the pregnancy, you guys change. And we also don't have answers to that, because we are also just like, what is happening? You see how, like, Anonza now is saying, I wanted to terminate. Her first option was, I'm terminating, I'm not keeping this baby. But boyfriend said, no, please don't, because this is my first child, so you can't terminate, But where is he now? He's out there gallivanting with other women, and now she's left alone after she was begged not to terminate. So what, like, now she must just carry the baby. She's just a baby carrier. I feel like sometimes men just want to turn us into baby carriers, and you guys just don't want to be there. And when a baby's born, you are there, but partly, or when it suits you, or when you're not aligned with your plans somehow. But we also don't have answers to these things, because we don't change. After we give birth, we go back to our normal self, and we want you guys to be there. I mean, I think every baby mama wants to be with their baby daddies when they find out that they're pregnant. And then something happens where you get to my point where you say, I'll never be with my baby daddy no matter what. So we also don't have answers to that, unfortunately. So
Okay, let me hear from the other ladies.
Daphne says, men damage us. And you know what's crazy? Okay, I'm gonna read Taiko's comment as well. Taiko says, Sabs, one day I will tell you how pregnancy changes men. You guys are not ready to accept it. But you know what? It's not that we are not accept. Someone's gonna say I can't. Okay, sorry, I'm back. I was getting a call. So it's not that we don't want to accept Taiko, but these are conversations that we don't speak about. We don't know. If you guys don't tell us what you guys go through, well, we are not going to know. And I get where definitely saying that men damage us, and you guys don't. Like, I think you guys know that you damage us, like you hurt us, but I don't think that you guys know how deep the cuts are, or how deep it can get. You guys will come and say, often, Martin, you know, we hear, oh, anonymous calling saying my partner cheated on me, and I've been apologizing, but she's still not, you know. It's like, also, like, you guys time as Khore, okay, I've said sorry, you know, I've hurt you, and I said sorry, can we move on? And unfortunately, it does not work like that. We all want it to work like that, but it doesn't. And when a woman is pregnant, we are just too fragile. Like, everything just cuts deep. Like, everything, the smallest cut for when you're pregnant, it's just deep, and you guys don't get it. Nelsie, do you want to come through and answer Martin's question? Marilyn, please, what more do you want? Marilyn, please come through and request if you can.
To unmute Nelisiwe.
Oh shucks, my freaking doll. See, pregnancy brain, guys. I can't say you can invite not to on the microphone. Okay, there we go. Sorry, Nelly. I'm sorry.
So yesterday I had to leave. I had a meeting. So yeah,
Say my love.
you had a lot of people on the panel, so I had to leave. Yo, guys, I don't know if I should start by answering Martin or I should start with my own story.
Start with your
So
story, Martin.
I
We'll
think
see.
I think I had a baby when I was 19. Exactly after finishing matric, I had a baby with this guy, and then this guy was still doing grade 11. When I was pregnant, he was doing grade 12, and then when I gave birth, he was at university for his first year.
Okay.
So okay, firstly, he was not supportive. Okay, I get it. Maybe we were still young because we even attempted to do abortion. But the lady that we went to, when you're young, you don't want to go to the hospital.
No, I wanted to say, can you not use the A word and use the T, terminate, because they will burn alive if you use that word.
Okay, okay. Okay, yeah, no problem. So we decided to terminate, but we went to some lady at Bosberg, and then that lady, he failed us because we didn't know. She gave me Panado instead of the right pills. I used that Panado, nothing happened. Okay, so cool. So I went back home right after we did everything. So me thinking that okay, it's gonna work probably tomorrow. This thing will start or today, and then whatever happens, my mom will have to take me to hospital, but I will be okay because the baby won't be there. I
Okay.
waited and waited and waited. Nothing is happening. Second day, guy calls me, and then was it successful? Nothing happened. The baby's still there. The guy blocked me. Okay, we stopped talking until I was 9 months. 9
Yo.
months come, I delivered. Yes, and mind you, I was 19. I used to cry every day. I used to cry every day.
So how
Okay,
far did you guys stay
and
from each other?
It was not far, man. It was not far. It was like probably two, three streets away from each other. But because now I'm pregnant, I couldn't even walk to the store or do anything. I will stay indoors. Like, yeah, I used to stay indoors. I used to sleep, cry. That's the only thing I will do. And then okay, I gave birth. I gave birth. Mind you, I'm not working. My mom, she's not working. My dad is working, but it's not something that you can raise 7 kids with. Something that at least we have something to eat at night. So we didn't have anything. Okay. And then after 3 days, I think my mom decided to know, you know what? We're gonna call this guy because even if he's at school, the mother is there working, they will have to help us somewhere. And then my mom called the lady. Okay, the lady said, no, it's fine. The mother of the guy said, it's fine, we're going to come. They came, okay, they came through, they came with clothes, everything was fine. But I didn't like, I was so angry with this guy. I was so angry with this guy. I wouldn't speak to this guy. But they kept on coming. The mother was helpful. So the guy went to university. So we couldn't even see each other. But the mother was present. The mother, the grandmother
Mm.
of my son was present, was buying everything for the baby, everything, like anything that we'll need at that time, the grandmother will provide. Until there was okay, I also tried looking for a job. So Hosiama's grandmother was always there.
Okay.
Even when I was looking for a job, she will come with me. Everything, like she will come with me. She was very supportive. She was very supportive. So everything was fine. So she will make sure that she closes the gap of the guy, because the guy now is at university. He's doing whatever that he wants to do. He's posting his girlfriends. I would cry still. And
Mm.
then the mother will always tell me, no, it's fine, you'll be okay. Just give it time and everything. God will sort you out. Okay, no, it's fine. The baby now, the baby's growing, everything is okay. And then I think when my baby was 2 years, the grandmother is working as a nurse, but the grandmother was struggling with something she couldn't provide anymore. So we stayed like 2 years without seeing each other. So from two, three, four, the grandmother couldn't provide. It was hard for them. So everything was turning left now. And then there was this one time I asked this guy, I'm like, eh, okay, I think was it after I found a job at McDonald's. I started working at McDonald's. So I was getting like 800 a fortnight. So I was now able to buy my baby like few things that he needs and take him to crèche. And then there was this one time I think I needed 150. I called this guy. I'm like, "Ish, dude, can you please try to get me like 150 for the baby?" I was like, hi, I don't have. I'm going to ask my girlfriend. Yo, I blocked the guy. I cried. I'm like, what did I do to deserve this? Okay. And then because the grandmother, remember the grandmother was there. The grandmother came back again. She told my mom that she had a problem for like this 2 years, and she was so stressed. And then she started continuing buying clothes for the baby. Mind you, my baby is 11 years old now. My
Sorry,
baby
B.
is 11. Okay, my baby is 11 years old now. So, okay, that ended. We knew that we're not in a relationship, but the grandmother will still call me and be like, please come over. Let's go to the mall. Let's go do shopping for the baby and everything. So we still had that relationship, even though me and the guy were not together. So we will still find me at his place. Remember, he was in university, so we'll come once in a while to check upon his mom. Okay, that was it. Accepted, and then the baby like was raised on both sides. So my mom will communicate with the mother that the baby saw everything. So I got a job elsewhere where at least now I'm getting paid fairly so that I can be able to provide for my family. Okay, and then I moved. I think I moved to Secunda. One day I came back. Remember now, I'm not dating that guy, baby daddy anymore.
Yeah.
I came back. I'm like, oh, I'm bored. Let me just go out. I went out and then I met this guy. I think my baby was 9 then. 9 years later, I met this guy and then I started talking and then we started dating. And this guy was like, I don't know, probably something that I wanted. Something that I wanted. We dated. I was living at Secunda that time. I got a promotion to go be a manager at Secunda. So I went to Secunda, I was a manager there. And he was like, no, man, because I live here, he lives by Carnival. So he's like, because I live here by Carnival, so can't you move in? And then because you use the work buggy, you can just drive in the morning. I was like, oh, okay, because I also love this guy. Let me move in. I moved in. When I got to the guy's place, he didn't have food. Like the only thing that was in the fridge, it was an onion. Okay. And I'm asking why don't you have anything in the fridge because you were drinking last weekend? He was like, no, baby,
I mean, guys.
okay. Okay, he was like, no, I took the money. I took the money and gave it to my sister. Now I'm trying to call the sister. The sister is not responding. So now that's why I don't have food. I'm so stressed. Okay, I was like, hey, no, there is no problem. We went to bought food. I bought food for the house because I mean we are now going to stay together and there's no food. We need to eat at the end of the day. I bought food. The guy was okay and then everything was fine. As time goes on, okay, guy tells me that he has a child, he has a girl, right? And then now I know that he has a girl, a baby girl. I'm asking him, when do you send the baby money? He's like, no, I send money when I have money. May remember I get paid on the 25th, and the money I'll normally send 26. It depends on the day that I'm available and everything. I'm like, why can't you send it on the 25th when you're getting paid? So that even if you have problems, you know that the money is sorted for the baby. He's like, okay. Sometimes we'll miss the payment, and then he's getting a lot of calls. And I'm like, probably your baby doesn't even have food. And then I will send the money. I'll like give me the numbers of the lady, and then I'll just e-wallet the money and give the lady the money because it's not nice to be raising a baby and then the other parent is not even coming through for the baby. So I will do that every time when he misses the payment. I'll do that. I One weekend now it's starting. The guy went, like he left, like, babe, I'm going to chill us with my friends. He went Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Okay, he went Friday. I will Saturday. Okay, I'm like, Saturday probably he's going to come back. I'm not used to this. I've never stayed with anyone. I'm like shocked. Now I'm like, I'm so stressed. I'm starting to cry. And then I call him. He's not answering. He's not answering. The next thing he answers. No, he calls me with some awkward numbers. I answer, hey baby, please help me. We yesterday we got so drunk and then now we at the police station. They took the car, everything and everything. I'm like, oh, okay. They say they need 3,000. Okay. Loving someone. I took the baggy, went, withdraw the money, went to the police station, and then bailed him out. And then we came back and he's like, babe, I'm not gonna do this anymore. What? Okay, everything was fine. The guy start changing now. I think it was on Friday. I came back from work. Remember, I didn't have a car. I'm using my the work buggy.
Like,
The work buggy, and mind you, the work buggy is branded the name of the company, and that company is well known. And should they find their buggy, you driving their buggy at night, you can obviously lose your job because there is no store that is open at that time. Okay, cool. I come back home and then he's like, I'm going to chill. Oh, firstly, let's start by there's another, I think it's his cousin calls and be like, oh, I don't have transport. Come pick me up at Carnival. I'm like, this baki is from Secunda and it's branded Secunda. Now you want me to drive the baki, the work baki, and go fetch your brother. That's not fair. And then he's like, no, but I'm just driving here. They wouldn't even notice. And then he insists and he became so aggressive. And then I let him do it. And I'm like thinking to myself, what if I lose my job because of this? And then he fetches his brother comes with his friends and everything. They start drinking. And then there's one guy that comes and then they decide, no, let's leave. Let's go to Fosloras and drink there. They go and drink there.
with your buggy, with the company
No,
bike.
no, no, they left the company packet because there's one friend who came and the friend was driving. The friend is driving BM, ne? And it's
Wait, wait.
after pay.
Sorry. Didn't he say Hori he's not gonna drink again or he's not gonna go in
Yeah.
these
He did
escapades?
say that, Mate. He did say
He's a
that, Mate.
man.
Okay. Continue.
It definitely he said that. And then okay, he goes with a friend. The friend is driving a BM, like a very fancy BM. That guy has money and everything. And then you know what happened when they went to drink? Something happened. They decided no. They telling my boyfriend that you can drive, can you please drive because Mina, I'm too drunk now. The guy drives and then the car hit the proto, ne? Boom. The tire, I think the tire is 2.5 for that car. The rimmed one, the slim. And then now he calls me, baby, can you please fetch me? I am by the garage and I've messed up the tire. What? We're trying to get it sorted. With the baki, stupid me. I go there to fetch my boyfriend. I went, I fetched him, and ne, mind you, my boyfriend was aggressive, but I couldn't. That time, you know, when you love someone, you're thinking that no, but also myself, I need to also think for this guy. Why am I being like this? So you always think that you are wrong, but you are not. Like, no, you're this guy. And then I went and fetched him. Ne? I went and fetched him. The BM guy is now angry, but now we at
No,
the
wait to Martin. Sorry, Nelly, continue.
okay. So the guy decided, okay, the BM guy decided, oh no, it's fine. Let me just drive home. The cousin, remember the cousin that we took from the, he decided forcefully to
Carnival.
go and pick up at Carnival. Now
Carnival.
the guy, that guy is still there because that guy doesn't have money. So they following this BM guy because the BM guy has money. So he's buying, he's the minister of finance for them. So now, okay, the guy decided to, you know what, I'm leaving. After they tried fixing the tire for the guy, actually he went to the garage to patch the the wheel, and then they left. He left them there. And then when I got there, we left. Now we are leaving. He's like, can you please drop off my, mind you, it's around 12:01 at night. And then he's, I'm so pissed now. I'm thinking, you asking me? You see, I came with the work backy. You still want me to take this guy to his place? Why is he not working? He's forcefully doing it. Hi, I'm fine. Come, come. She's going to take you. Okay, right. I'm so frustrated. I drove. We dropped off this guy. We drove. We got to our place. I am so pissed. He told me how selfish I am, and he doesn't understand why would he date someone like this, someone selfish like this. I am so aggressive. I don't give other people chance. Even if I left, okay, what is my first impression to his family? Because now this cousin of his is going to tell the everyone else that now he has an aggressive girlfriend, a bitter girlfriend. Hey, then night I'm crying, and then in the morning I went to work. You know, it was Sunday. In the Sunday, and then I just drove. I went home and chilled home. When I came back, the house was full. The friends, the cousin. I think it was on the 7th. You know, we're getting paid on the 21st. That other week on the 7th, he's broke and he's still drinking the last cents that he has. And he didn't send the money for the baby, for the other baby that he has. Okay, and then I come back, I'm like, what's happening here? And then he calls his other brother, brother, this is my girlfriend, what. Okay, cool. We're chilling, we chilled, and then they left. And then I slept. I slept on the other room because I was still pissed for what happened yesterday. And then in the morning to get a bath, I went to work. When I go to work, I get a call from him. Baby, can you please help me with 700? I need to pay for the baby. I couldn't pay for the baby because
Nelsiwe,
okay.
Nelsiwe, was he employed initially? I think now I forgot that part.
No, he is employed. He is employed. He's working for Colgate.
Okay.
Not cold strays.
He has this guy has like he's getting paid okay, but because he wants to drink Hennessy every weekend, he wants to drink the alcohol that will uh, give him standard.
It's all about the barking, the status.
Yes, yes. Okay. Hi, that was cool. And then I'm like, hey, bro. So where is the money that you saved up for the baby so that you can just
I
tell
was
for the
about to say,
you
ask you. I was about to say he works for the Colgate in Boxburg.
and he does. Oh
Hey,
my god,
God, I know this guy. Wait again.
what's on stress? Ay, button. Yeah.
Hey, God, I know this guy.
Unilever. He works for Unilever. Guys, no mentioning names, no brand names, please, guys.
Yeah,
No.
let's just
Now,
say this guy
Martin
works.
Martin stays in Boxburg, so please be careful, Nelly.
Manager
Yep.
mo, bona manager.
And Martin Garwa Mutsiba, whatever. Oh, Martin was scamming.
Utwathandeka,
So,
I'm his manager.
what guys you now? You.
No, but at
And
least
then,
he didn't do anything bad work wise. You're the one that would get in trouble with the company back him. But continue, sorry,
yeah.
man. Sorry.
Okay, that's fine. Okay, and then I'm like, so Kanti, the money that you've saved to give the baby, where is it? And I'm like, the other guy, the PM guy now calling him, dude, what's happening with the tire? Can you buy a new tire because the pesh is not working for me? Can you please? I need that tire. Buy the tire. I want it. Friends, the people he calls them friends, and then
Hey.
now
Hmm.
they want the tire, and then he had to go take a loan, top up from that 700 that he spent for the baby, send it, and then now I send the money to the baby because wow.
Pop.
Okay, and time goes on, time flies. He's still doing the very same thing. I will cry overnight. This guy will literally leave me crying and be like, I'll see you later on. And then he'll go for 3 days, go for one day, and I don't know. Until I was pregnant. Until I was pregnant. And I'm asking myself, why would I fall pregnant for someone like this? Someone who's not supporting his own child, someone
I have a
who's
question.
getting.
I have a question. I'm so sorry, my darling. After
Okay.
how long did you get pregnant? How long were you guys together when you got pregnant?
Still 2019. I think we met 2018, 2019. I fell
You moved
pregnant.
in and then got pregnant.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then, okay, I'm thinking, okay, we're going to fix this. My heart is telling me you can't leave this guy. This guy is okay. You just need to mold him. He will just fix his things. Okay,
Fix
okay,
it,
I'm
sister.
pregnant.
Oh,
I'm pregnant.
Fix it, bro.
can you fix it?
And then I
Don't
become
worry,
pop
we've
the
all been
pills,
there.
the
We've all
medicine,
been there.
and then I'm thinking, Gucci, now everything is being paid by me. I'm paying DSTV, I'm buying food, everything in the house is being maintained by me.
You're still staying together.
We're still staying together. Every little sense that I get, he will even call me. This guy works at Bosbeck. I mean, you living at Bosbeck still. You can't even afford your own transport, but you work. The company you're working for is paying you money.
Yeah,
Oh,
Unilever pays, guys. Can we just agree that company pays? That
exactly,
company,
exactly.
whether that person
And
works
then,
for Omo or for Colgate or for Surf or Burger King, that branded thing, Mara, that company
Why you
pays.
just revealing names?
they
Why are you
getting
revealing names on the
paid.
platform?
This guy,
Yeah,
okay.
Taiko, it's his money, but he must support his child number one, and he must take care of them because they're staying together. Why must she carry them when he's getting paid? Let's listen to
Mhm.
Taiko saying in ERP oh, he says ERP Imaliak. He's buying cognac and Hennessy's and biscuits
And Hennessy and Hendrix and the branded
and
clothes.
biscuits and being
And
there
he
on
would buy,
time and
he
paying
will
rent
rather,
fires.
he will rather not have anything inside his fridge, but have at least cognac,
Mlalelilisile kade yakwazi
something
yazini, but I
classy.
think tool.
Let him know. He will have like something classy, will want to have this something classy. And then this is me now pregnant. And then there was, I think there was a year end at their workplace, but he
Yes.
didn't tell me because he doesn't want to go with a pregnant woman, right? And then he left. He went. He normally goes to an year end function with his son that I didn't know about.
Mm.
So on top of that baby girl that he has, there's a son that he was not supporting at all. So I didn't know about that child
So
and
there's two.
everything. There's two, not one. So the other one I didn't know about. So when he goes to the functions to work, he'll take that one. So okay, now I'm pregnant. I'm pregnant. I think 2019. Yeah, 2019. It was towards December. I think probably it's October. When did I? I
So you
think
guys have four
May.
kids.
This guy has one. He
Yeah,
told
yes.
me he has one.
Oh, you guys
And
have.
then there was now. No, remember I'm not speaking about my baby daddy. Baby daddy
Yeah,
number
but
one.
I get it now that you came with your own and he's coming with two and plus your one, so you have four kids that you are now taking care of.
Yes, it was going to be four, but the child passed on.
Oh.
I got a miscarriage because this guy, I bought a car in between when I was pregnant. I decided, you know what, I don't want to be using the work bike here anymore. Let me buy myself a car so that it's easier for me. Seeing that the guy is not there, is not present. He will be there during the week because he needs to go to work, but on weekend he won't be. He's never there for me. Okay, cool. I decided to buy a car. All right. So also because he doesn't have a car, I'm like, okay, my boyfriend can use my car. He will go with that car, taking the girls out, ask for money,
Let's see where you are
take the
still
girls
with
out
this person.
with my petrol. He will take the girls out with my petrol, with my money. Yeah.
Let's see where you
Sis
are
Nelisiwe.
you are still with this person.
Sis
No.
Nelisiwe.
Hello.
Hi. Nah, I came late to the party, but
Mm.
already saying Kwanegile. I am Mpone and I'm
Okay,
part
Mpo.
of Magoya. And I only have one question because
Mm-hmm.
this story is not make sure.
Mm-hmm.
How good was the D? Because I equal to ya sis. How good was that D?
I haven't gotten to. It wasn't. It wasn't the most best thing that I have gotten. But I think I loved the guy so much that everything else will fade away. Sometimes this guy will even deny me sex and be like, no, I don't feel like it. When he will
Yo,
deny me, he's like coming from the other girls. So he'll go and there's a point where I'm like, oh, I cried the whole night. And then I had to tell my mom that this guy went with my car and he's not coming back. When I called, my mom was like, call the car tracker and see where the car is at. And mind you, the day he went on Saturday, right? Sunday he didn't come back. Monday I'm supposed to go to work. Where am I working? Secunda. Where am I gonna get the taxis to go to work? Like I don't know. I'm all over the place.
Are you
And then
sure this
I'm
guy na
calling
sa
the guy.
lawyer mara?
Yeah,
Awa.
I don't know.
You
I
can't love a
don't
Please crack
person
the
to this
whip.
extent. Eh?
guys.
Please crack the whip at Nelly Sio.
Hi, wena. Mo go nyakega sesnoms.
Ke batla House Peoples, can you come through? Nilsiwe, but you said you're still with this guy, right?
No, never.
They're not together.
Well, I thought
No,
she said I asked her and she said yeah, because said I still do
no,
this
I
and I
said
do this.
no. I'm not with the guy. I
And so
have like
I was
I live
already
at my own.
stressed. I was already stressed. My family will tell you that I struggle with a short breath, and I was literally getting a short breath. Like I'm sitting here thinking, I can't breathe. Like how?
Guys,
You know
you
what
think
my
it's
worry
easy,
is when
man?
I sub? Subs, you know
Yes,
what my worry is?
yeah.
Guys, I don't know if I'm the only one picking this up, but Sis sounds very much in love with this guy, even now. Yes, you're not with
Why?
him,
This that
but you
heaven.
sound so in love with this person even now. And
Oh,
that
I
young
never.
Oh yeah, you even worse, you're laughing,
Guys,
my darling.
Wait. Okay,
I
so
am
let's
laughing.
fast let's
I am
fast forward.
laughing now.
So you lost your baby, you miscarried.
Yeah, let me continue with the story. Let me try to be quick because shortly I will go on a meeting. So I used to cry every day until that day he took my car from Saturday until Monday. I was supposed to go to work on Monday. In the morning, I wake up, it's still not there. I'm opening the windows, like the car is not there. I am stressing out now. I'm panicking. I'm shaking. I'm calling him and calling him. I'm starting to pack. I'm packing my stuff. I am leaving this guy. I'm packing my stuff. Mind you, everything that is in the house, most of the things were mine. So I'm starting to pack everything. I am leaving. I am leaving this guy. I'm leaving. Oh, 8 o'clock. I am not at work. Where am I gonna say? Like, what am I gonna say at work? I don't have a car. I can't come to work. What's happening? Like, what am I going to say at work? Mind you, at work, I was lacking now. I was lacking because now I am stressful. I am pregnant. Okay, you know what happened? Okay, he comes in at 9. I haven't reported at work that I'm not coming. What's happening? I'm seeing the missed call. They're trying to call me because I I I was the second in charge if my store manager is not there. So I was the senior manager of the store at the time. So if he doesn't have the keys, I have the keys. So likely that weekend I didn't have the keys because I was in working weekend. So now he comes in the morning. He comes in the morning. He has the small phone. He has the small phone. So the small phone started not to work. He's like, yo, when he comes back, he's like, he's a liar. That guy, he's a liar. He was like, when he came back, he's like, oh, my father had a problem and he's not even okay. He's at hospital. I couldn't call you because the phone he lost the phone when he was gallivanting. He now has the small phone. I'm like, oh, I was overreacting. This guy loves me. The only thing that happened is he had to help his dad and he couldn't call me because I understand he was panicking and everything. Okay, cool. Okay, everything is
To
fine.
understand.
And then
This is
we unpack everything, and then same Friday, same on that weekend, on that okay, the week starts Monday, Friday. He goes out with my car. I'm calling him. He's like, I'm coming. He left his small phone. You see that small phone? He left that small phone. I'm taking the phone. I'm like, let me check maybe the numbers that I can call. I take the number. I take the phone. The phone needs time. This phone has WhatsApp. When I open the WhatsApp, guys, when I open the WhatsApp, there is like probably 10 girls. 10 girls. They're talking about dicks. Even at work, there's ladies that send him nudes. It's crazy.
Keep a
I was
Colgate.
I was shaking. I was shaking. And then now I'm starting to notice. And then the conversation, the girl was picked up with my car, with my petrol, because guy would never even pour petrol, even once. I will always pour my petrol, but he's the guards. When he's working night shift, the lady will be working probably. The at Colgate they have shifts. They have the shift where it starts at 11 until 3 until 11. So when he gets there, he will go early so that he'll take his baby girl, drop her off, come back to
Guys,
work and
double
start
tap
his.
the screen. What is wrong with you, Mara? Yeah? Why, guys, are you
Yeah.
with your likes? What's wrong? Why
And
me?
then,
Sorry,
and
no,
then
these people, they're making me mad. They're angry. Why are they
they
not tapping the
come, they
screens?
mustn't make you hit. Okay. And then after that, guys, I've
Hey.
been through the most. That weekend it didn't come back again. I'm trying to, and now I'm shaking, and then I'm all over the place. I'm trying to call everyone. I don't know. I'm calling everyone, and then finally I found this girl. The
Tap,
pictures are there.
tap.
There's pictures. He even they send each other pictures, and the conversation. They're not even old. All this conversation are fresh. This conversation are putting the month that we're still dating.
60 people.
Hi. And then I'm starting to have pains. It was a Saturday. I'm starting to have pains now. I'm starting to have pains, heavy pains. I can feel it like I can't breathe anymore. I can't breathe anymore. I'm scared to call my mom, but I feel like I'm dying. I call my baby daddy number one. I call my baby daddy. I'm like, can you please rush here? I'm sending you location so that you can take me to hospital. My baby daddy didn't have a car then. He hires a guy. They come quickly. They take me
He
to the hospital.
came. He
Yeah, he
came.
came. Yes, he came.
Wow. At least we get
We go.
something
we
eventually.
go. We go. We get there. We get to hospital. Immediately when they're trying to pull me out of the car, the baby comes out. And then okay, the everyone rushes. The nurses
Oh,
rushes to me. And
Whoa,
then I
whoa,
black out.
whoa.
whoa,
I Gautrain yakho nilisiwe. Whoa.
whoa.
You and then he came and got you and then what? Tell the story slow.
We drove to the hospital.
Okay.
Immediately when we got to the hospital, when they taking me out of the car to use wheelchair, probably the baby came out. That was my miscarriage. Then and then in the morning, okay, the guy now is calling me. Probably is at home. There is no one. He's calling me. Monday, not Sunday. Monday he calls me. He went with my car. I don't have a car to go to the hospital because the guy went with my car. Right? I don't have a car. He calls me Monday. Guy, what's happening? Are you okay? I'm like, I'm at hospital. I had a miscarriage and you are busy gallivanting with my car. When I come back there, I want to take all my clothes, everything. Like we are done. We are over. Okay. This is me. I'm tired of this guy. We are done and we like I have the most like it's okay. I don't want nothing to do with this guy. And then he came to pick me up. So the baby daddy said, no, it's fine. I'll call you to check up on you. I'm like, please don't tell my mom. Like, let's keep this between us. He's like, okay, but are you sure you're okay? Kanti, why are you not taking your clothes and going back home? What's wrong with going back home? You want to die? I'm like, no, I don't want to die. But he made a mistake. He did it probably. He went on some work function. He couldn't come back, and he doesn't have a phone. I baby daddy in the morning is like, okay. I go, this guy comes fetch me and he tells me he loves me. I mustn't go. You see what happened? He he was going with his friends, and he didn't mean not to come back. He apologizes. He's some this is something he doesn't want to lose. He want to keep this relationship, and he sees he's been a bad guy. And this guy is old. He's like, now he's 40. You can calculate 2019, how old was he? Because now he's like 40, 42. 2023, he's 42. So I'm okay. Oh, okay. I'm like, hey, let me not go. Maybe he's going to change after this. Maybe he's going to change. And when I got the miscarriage, it was October. And I'm like, hey, the guy is going to change. Why am I being so hard on him? I shouldn't be hard. And I am, no, man, guys, I am being something that someone else will never be on a guy. Guys makes mistakes. Why can't let me just be a woman for once? And they normally say, intombazana umfazi ubamba umese ebukhalini bayo. I don't know if you guys understand. That's what I did. I'm
Another
like,
thing
I'm
that's going to
staying.
kill us. That's another thing that's going to kill the African woman. Taba ya gore mosadi o tshwara thipa ka bogaleng. We are going to die.
English,
Yo,
please.
Maxi,
The woman
we
holds
don't
the
know.
knife where it's more sharp. Continue, Nelsiwe.
Oh, thank you.
Okay, then guys, okay, we decide, okay, no. And then, okay, okay, now the guy, I think because he came back on Monday, right? Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. We slept together. I think after 2 weeks, we slept together again. I felt pregnant. I didn't know about it. Again. And then
Mara wena
after
niliyasifihlela wena bakupha kamnandi wena
not really.
hawa
I, I
hayi
think guys, I I've been singing for long, so I was thinking, Guti, he's the right one. And then now, Pela, this guy has a house, and then are we gonna raise our kids in their home? We don't have to look, or I'm not
So,
gonna stay
so,
with my baby.
so when the thought I'm getting around what you're saying is you were more into the idea. Popo, this is exactly what we were talking about yesterday. You were more onto the idea of what you guys were and what you could be, but not realizing your reality at the time.
Yeah, I think so. It might be that as well. Okay, guys. Okay. And then now I'm pregnant with the second baby. And then he does what he normally does. He goes out partying. And
Again,
then that day, I think I started shaking. I was fuming. And then he came back. I think he came back at 12. And then I took my car at 12. That 12 immediately. I took my car. When I started driving, I got into a car accident. My car was a write-off. Stayed in hospital for like 10 to 20 days. When I came back, it was December. And mind you, I'm not telling my parents that I was involved in a car accident. So I don't tell them. So my mom doesn't know what's happening. My mom thinks everything is okay. Everything is okay. My mom's like, everything is okay. Life continues. Um, and then when I came back, it was on the 15th of December when he picked me up at hospital. It was the 15th of December. On the 16th, he went partying, and I was left alone in the house.
I
Was
don't
crying the whole I
know.
was crying the whole time. I was shaking. I'm like, what's happening? Like, does this person love me? I'm like, hey, this is too much. And then
awuwa bani mm
Mamelang! And then we got to 2020, right? March. March, there's a
Ellie, but how
lockdown,
old were
right?
you then? But how old were you?
2020, I was 20,
How old are you now?
2020. I'm 30 now, 27.
Yeah, 27. She was 27 and the guy was late 30s, like
39,
39,
38,
39.
yeah.
He was 39.
That guy was he will manipulate you like to the core. He was very manipulative and he was a liar. He will lie, he will tell you stuff, he will make you understand that you are wrong right now, and you need to feel for him. He's doing this, he's doing that. Okay, fast forward to 2020. 2020, I am pregnant. Remember now, I am pregnant. Now I'm like, let me go home for this weekend because now we don't have a car and everything. It's a mess. I'm like, let me go home and rest. I'll come back maybe on Monday. We both have our own keys. Both have our own keys, right? He has his own, I have my own. Okay, I go home on the 27th. Immediately, probably when I went home, he's calling his girlfriend. I'm gonna pick you up, yeah, after work, yeah, 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 yeah. And mind you, the brother was in it as well. He had a brother. The brother was living next to my place at Foslo, and then the brother called me like, can you give me the key? This guy's key. I need to use it. He said I need to pick it up, and I need to pick something up from work and then drop it off by the house. Okay, the guy comes, takes the key. And then my God says, there is definitely something wrong here. Saturday, I call my friend around 6, man. Like my body is refusing everything. I'm like, let me go check what's happening. And then like around 6, so early, around 6, my friend, I call my friend, I'm like, where are you? She's like, I'm at Forslow. Where are you? It's been a while. Come. I'm like, you come to me. And then she comes and I'm like, friend,
People
I
are
know,
coming.
I know
Really?
it's lockdown and everything, but can you please do this? Remember lockdown, you couldn't even drive on the street in J unnecessarily. So we drove. We went to my friend's brother, and the friend's brother said, "No, it's fine. Let me drive you guys, because we needed that someone if the police comes and we have someone older to speak for us." And then we went. When we got there, guy only slay queen console. I knocked
Sorry?
at only slay queen console.
Amen.
We know, so the other side you can see like the curtains are very large. You can see everything that is happening. The guy Ibile, he's sleeping on the floor looking up at this girl. The girl's chilling on the couch. They laughing, they drinking. There's a prime meat that is bought by me. They eating, they snacking, it's fine. I knocked and knocked and knocked and knocked. I'm like, open here. He takes the girl, locks the girl inside his bedroom, and then I started to hit the windows. Then I felt I was going crazy. I couldn't even control myself. I couldn't even control my temper. And then my friend started to call my mom, and then my mom came with my brother. I couldn't. I couldn't hold it.
And
And
you were
then
pregnant at the time.
hmm?
And you
I'm
were
pregnant that time. I couldn't hold it back. I'm hitting all the windows. Like I am so crazy. And then obviously the neighbors starting to come out. Oh, what's happening? What's happening? And then I think my mom took long to come. And then the community was like, I know, guys, one has to leave. One has to leave. And then he comes out of the house, he locks the butler. I'm like, you with the girl here? He's like, no, I'm not with the girl. I just took pills and I was sleeping. I'm like, you were sleeping? You are not sleeping. I saw you. This guy is a liar. I'm like, I saw you. They're like, no, I was sleeping and everything. And then my friend's brother was like, let's go before someone gets hurt here. Let's go. And then we just decided to leave. We left. And then before we could even get home, my brother and my mother hired a car so that they can come to the guy's place. But I called them and said, no, you must come back because we're here. And then my mom asked for the story, what happened. And when we got there was a girl. What I told her was there was a girl. That night, probably he made sure that the girl leaves, ne? Because we went there at 7, my mom and my brother and I, we went there at 7 in the morning, so that my mom can see the truth. Pella, I'm not lying, I'm not crazy. I wouldn't say a guy has a girlfriend there and then when we got there, hey, the girl was in there. He lied to my mom. He's like, Mama, no. Uneli, she likes exaggerating things. I was sleeping. I had COVID at work. They said I'm asleep, and I told her not to come this side because uh, she's going to affect the baby. And now, if I have COVID, she's going to get affected. So my mom said, you know what? Because I don't want my child to die here, we're gonna pack everything that's hers, and then we'll take it from there. And then we started packing. When we were packing my clothes, guys, the panties, the bras were coming out of the other room. The panties, the bras, the used condoms. There was nothing that was not there.
Use condoms.
I cried. I cried. You see, that day I nearly died. My mom was like, "Oh, this is not the life that you're going to live." Oh, I'm left with my mom. He was not there in my entire pregnancy. And then I gave birth. We separated and everything. And then he was sending me texts. Yeah, sending me texts like, even that baby is not mine. Don't come here and tell me I have a baby. I don't have a baby with you. And I don't want a baby. I don't want a baby with you. Sending me messages. Those messages affected me in the way that also nearly got miscarriage, but the baby was big enough. When I went to my gynecologist was like, this baby can be saved, but I'm not saying the baby can be alive because the baby was like 28 weeks. The baby was very tiny. When I delivered my baby, I think it was 900 grams. Stayed in the hospital for 4 months. He never pitches up.
900.
900 grams. 900. We stayed in the hospital for 4 months. Yeah, I went through the most. I started I wasn't coping in a way that I couldn't even go and check up upon my baby. My mom will stay at the hospital and then I'll be there. And then my baby, he had so many complications that he was sick now and then sick. And then I think 2020 when I delivered September. October, I called him. I'm like, can you please send this much? We need to fix this thing of a baby, and you need to also assist financially. And then he was like, no, I'll see. I'll call you. Please don't call me. I'll call you. Okay. And then I decided, you know what? Enough is enough. This is enough. I'm no longer going to entertain this guy. This is time. This is over. Okay, guys. I took my baby. The baby came out of the hospital. We went. I went to my mother's place. The baby was at least growing. And then when my baby was like 2 months, he called me. He's like, "Can I please see the baby?" I'm like, Pella, this baby. He also has a right to see this baby. This baby is his as well. Now I've gotten another car. I bought myself another car. After that car, I had that accident, and then I took the baby. Now I am taking the baby. He is not coming to see the baby.
To him.
I'm taking the baby to him.
Wena ufuna
Here we
induku
go.
sekuthathele uwe. Ufuna induku wena.
Guys,
Wena
you don't understand. I
no.
hate myself for that. Even if
Don't understand.
guys,
No.
I'm also trying to understand, like, how do I put myself in that situation? How do I put myself in that situation?
I got you,
And
Shem.
and then then this is 2020. And then I went back with the baby. I'm taking the baby. It's like, I want you guys to move in here. I want to raise my baby for the first time. I've never even raised my babies.
Can someone shoot me?
Guys, the very same day, that day, the very same day,
Whoa,
he
whoa.
he was going to work at
Please
11
don't tell me
o'clock.
you moved in.
I went back. My baby daddy wants to see the baby.
Nelisiwe,
Kupa 2 minutes break too.
cut.
Kupa 2 minutes break as a brief.
Okay,
Hey, I
cut.
can't.
Basically,
I need a drink.
no. Ival.
Nelisiwe,
Season 3.
continue.
Khafisa, like,
And then now I'm taking the baby. How the guy wants to see the baby, and then I went with the baby. The very same day that I came with the baby, there was panties. Obviously, probably there was a girlfriend. There's a picture there in the bedroom of him and his girlfriend. And then okay, I'm like, okay, who's let me probably they still gonna this guy is going to night shift. There's a shift at
Nelly,
normal shift.
question for you. There's a question for you here. But did he
Uh,
at least sleep at home?
that day, no, he didn't sleep at home because he was doing night shift.
No, he
Guys,
didn't. That's I already got
he,
my answer. No, he didn't. No,
he
he
didn't sleep
didn't.
at home.
Yeah,
Mamela.
Nelisiwe, please don't
Guys,
use us.
guys, he was doing night shift, ne? He was doing night shift.
Did
He
you
was doing
cry?
night. No, but he was doing night shift again. So I didn't even like. I was okay. He went to work. Yeah, that day when we came back, he went to work. But he like chilled with us for like few hours before he could go to work. When he says he goes to work, shame he was going to work because I knew his shift. And then he went to work. And then I'm preparing the milk for the baby and everything. And knock on the door. Okay, how? I'm like, are you back? Why are you back so early? I'm opening. There's a lady. There's the there's a lady at the door. There's a lady. The lady came with the sister. Stella Vulela. Stella Vulelana. What's going on here? Oh, what's up? What? Oh, sorry guys. Sorry.
Atepo, you should have known.
Martin, please. I mentioned the name by mistake.
Utsapa Yamazi! Huh?
Martin, behave, ne? Martin.
Martin, please.
Nelisiwe, ngicela ucede ngesitory sakho. I can't, like, angikhona ukuphefumula, girl. Like, are you originally from Vosloorus?
Yes.
Like, mina nawe sibuye eCatorras, uyangidisappointa, girl.
Yo, guys.
eCatorras asinazo into eziso. Continue
Yo,
with the
guys.
story. And girl and sister say open, and then what?
Vulala. Oh, what's up? The lady, the girlfriend, telling the other, the babysitter that no, I think he's at work. Mama phone booyah, whatsoever. The guy, okay, when the girl came, okay, I opened because I'm like, okay, guys, you're not going to make noise. You're not going to make noise here. You're not gonna harass or whatsoever. You're gonna wait for this guy to come back, and then if you wanna talk nonsense, you will speak to him. And then I went to the bedroom, the other bedroom, not the one that they were using to sleep with. So I was just busy playing with my baby. And then the girlfriend comes, Kandi, why are you not? She's asking me, why are you not staying at home with a small baby? Why can't you stay at home? Go stay at home.
Guys, double tap the screens. Why are you stingy? I'm gonna ask
I'm
Nelly
like,
to stop with the story, and Nelly, you are not gonna say anything up until these likes move. There's 80 of us here. We're sitting on 15K. Nelly, please pause. Otherwise, we are not going. This train is
come
not
on,
going
guys.
anywhere.
Like.
Guys, it doesn't cost you anything. Just double tap the screen. It's as easy as that. Like, really?
Really now?
They're saying they don't want
Okay.
to
So
tap
that
because they're
everybody
angry
can tap
at
the
you.
screen.
They're saying they're angry at you, Nelly, so they don't want to tap their screens.
Guys, I'm sorry. I'm sorry, guys, but
It's
like
moving.
this is
Continue, tap, tap, tap. It's moving. Unel is not gonna say anything up until you guys tap the screens.
enough. We can have a whole
Siwe, before we move on,
thing.
guys, I
Yeah?
have a Nelly Siwe. Please, my dear, Bea Seatla Mopilong or Botse, is this a real story? I refuse to believe this is real. I
Now,
guys,
refuse. I refuse to
this,
believe this is a real thing that
this is a
happened.
real story. This is the real story. I trust me. I wouldn't even waste my time. You know, yesterday I wanted to tell that
Guys,
that lady that when she was saying who's that lady Buipelo, when she's saying that this guy treats
not
her like
accepting
that.
anyone.
That
Not Unel is going to keep quiet. You guys are not tapping the screens. And you're not giving me roses. It's Women Crush Wednesday. What's wrong with you guys?
is
Martin, come through with the roses.
on it.
And Tycho. And Tycho. Search never gives anything. Thank you, Miss something. Thank you for the roses. Thank you so much. Really appreciate it. Okay, you can continue. We're sitting on 21. You can continue, Nelly.
Okay, guys, after the lady was like coming to me, like, hey, when a girl, why are you coming with the small baby like this? Because this guy is my boyfriend. So what happens now? What's going to happen? So now I'm gonna stay here. We're gonna do threesome here because I'm not going to leave here. I'm not going to leave.
How did we get to
And
threesome? Sorry.
we're going to do threesome, meaning that we're
2020.
going to stay one,
Were
two,
you not?
three, me.
Had you not just given birth? Nizobana matrisam kanjani?
No, like we're gonna stay. See, three.
Oh, a
She's gonna
threesome
stay
is
here.
like. Oh, sorry, girl.
Not
I
that
thought you
one.
meant you're all partaking in quality. Oh my days.
No, Prashant,
Ah,
you asked the right question because hey, we never know nowadays. Anyway,
no, guys, no. Mind you, remember, Pilla, I gave birth September. This thing is happening
Said October.
November. November. When we moved in,
Mara,
remember
still the baby's still
yeah,
small.
still the baby is still small, and my baby is small, like not normal. You know, a premature, right? My baby's like 1.2 kg, 1.2 kg, the smallest tiny baby ever. And
Okay.
then she was talking and talking and talking, and then I kept quiet. I'm like, eh, I told her, I'm like, no, I'm not gonna speak to you. We're gonna wait for that. We're gonna wait for that guy to come through. And this guy comes back from work. Yeah, you could see that he's been running, and then I'm like, what's happening? Didn't you say, you like you need us back, and we're gonna stay here together? And then he's like, no, but yeah, I wanted us to stay together because of the baby. You see now, I'm staying. I was staying with, and I wasn't staying with her, but she would always come here, and you see now it's going to be a problem. Yo, a lot of things happening now. Yeah, I cried. I packed my stuff. I packed my stuff. I packed everything. That was the day. That was the day I said it's enough. And I bet you it was too late. It was too late. My mom hates this guy with passion. This guy would never even walk to my place to come see the baby. But he's not that guy that will persist on seeing the baby or anything. And then afterwards, okay, after I went back home, I think it was November. I cried and I was even losing weight. I was thinking that I was even losing my mind. And then one day, my baby daddy number one was coming to pick up my son, my firstborn. He's coming. He's like, you look so down. What's wrong? I'm like, hi, nothing's wrong. He's like, can you please bath? Let's go out. Take ask mama. Let's take boy and go out. And then we went. We went to Spain. And then we spoke about it. We're like, this is happening. Okay. And then he was like, no, it's you're going to be fine and everything. And do not persist, do not force someone to love you. We're
Nelly,
talking about this thing.
Nelly, I'm gonna have to cut you very short. Nelly, where are you now? Who are you? Are you with baby daddy number one, baby daddy number
I'm
two?
coming. I'm with baby, but I'm coming. It's like
I want
now
to
I'm
cut
about
you.
to
I want to
finish.
finish now at 12:30 because the guys, you see these guys here, they are waiting to say
Hello.
something. They are waiting to say something. So we're not. You are going to cry again. You're not gonna finish. Where are you now?
Amen.
How are you
So
doing?
guys,
What's happening? What's baby?
I don't even think
now I have
we
my
need to
own
say
house. Now I
anything.
have my own
I
house.
think
I
Nelly
have
and
my
she's
own
just
house.
giving us the lesson from the horse's mouth the way we need it.
Okay, you were
Okay,
saying
so
now you
after
bought a house.
now I'm a house owner. I have my own car. I live with my kids. Happily ever after.
Istima.
But
Istima managed to get Istima at this current moment.
Yeah, no, she lives.
the
Okay, now you
the
can.
steamer is back. And then now guys,
Wonderful.
we spoke. We've been so I took this guy to maintenance cart. I took this guy to a maintenance cart, so he's maintaining the baby through. Cause when okay, after that I didn't speak to him November, December, and then January I called him. I'm like 2021 day. I'm calling him. I'm like, say so you decided, okay, it's fine. I understand that we no longer dating and so forth. Where is the money for the baby? It's like, the baby's not mine. Yeah, the baby's not mine. I'm like, okay, Monday, make it a point that we go to do DNA test. And then we went, we did, he came with the girlfriend, dropped him off, and then we did the DNA. The baby was his, and then I went to maintenance court, and then they told him to maintain, so now he's maintaining the baby forcefully, right? And then okay, fast forward, was that we got back with baby daddy number one. Like everything is fine. He's treating me like sometimes he will do things. I'm shocked. He comes with flowers. I'm like, hey, what's happening?
Don't
When we go,
don't fall pregnant again, Nelly.
ah,
I've
I'll never do. I'll never do that. I think I've learned my lesson, and I don't want any babies anymore. These two are fine. So now, baby daddy number one is taking care of baby number two. He's taking like he pretend like it's his, like he's he's there whenever I need him. The remember the second baby is premature. We always have to go. Okay, and then because I didn't want every time for us to speak with the baby, to speak about the baby daddy. So I consult the baby daddy. And I was like at home, when I got home, I'm like, this guy passed on, yes. And then now everyone is not asking me about, and I told them that this guy passed on because I don't want them being asking me about this guy anymore. Like I'm so angry at him that I don't want to speak about him. Like when you want to annoy me, start a conversation about this baby daddy number one, baby daddy number two, and then you're gonna frustrate me. And then I said at home, no, baby daddy number two passed on because my mom will always ask me, when are you taking the baby to the baby daddy? Can't the baby daddy doesn't? I'm like, the baby daddy passed on, and even my baby daddy number one thinks that, okay, my husband to be thinks that
you
the
engaged, Nelly.
so yeah,
What?
Mara,
he's paid.
Wait,
He's
I have
wait,
something.
stop the bus. Stop the bus. Stop the bus. Whoa. You are engaged to baby daddy number one. Baby daddy number one doesn't know that baby daddy number two is still very much breathing at this moment because when you lied and said he is dead.
I killed.
Nelly,
Please be careful.
Hello.
Nelly, you can't.
Nelly,
I
This man
support you.
deserves the
That guy
truth.
is dead. I
He can
support
be dead, but baby daddy number one is going to feel deceived by Nelly once he finds out that this person has been alive all along. So you kept this secret away from me to get me back.
can
Nelly, it's a
I'm with
dangerous
you.
game you're
Nelly,
playing.
I
that's
come
not how you want to start your marriage. That's not how you want to start your marriage. This guy is not gonna die. And this is gonna catch up with you. Don't. This one, fix it now.
Can
Yeah.
Nelly, okay, so now you're engaged with baby daddy number one and things are good.
Mhm.
And that's the end of your story.
Yeah, that's the end of my story.
But
But another thing now, remember I said baby daddy number two is dead. But like baby daddy number two, we don't even speak. We don't have like
it's dead,
any
remember?
contact. But still, I wanna tell him that when I told you that, I think I was still angry at him because I had to go through my healing also. It's been years. I needed to go through that before we can even continue and whatsoever. I
Yeah.
think I should like clear things out. But now, yo,
And let me tell you, do it now. And because of, I'd like to think that because of he was there, even how he came and rescued you at his house, and when how he took you to the hospital, he he understands, that you've been through the worst with this guy. So speak up now. It's gonna set him off-ish, but deep down inside he mustn't lie. He's going to understand where you came from, why you lied. But do it now. Don't let your lie drag for the longest of time. Do it now and say that because of everything that you went through with him, you were just so desperate for to kill this guy, but okay, you can't kill him. Mina, I've had hitmen, but it never worked out. Believe me,
can
me,
he die
know
because
where you
he's
come
old,
from.
man?
There,
You
I
can't
know.
be 43 and you can't be 43 and have a 3-year-old. Can he die because he's old? I'm joking, guys.
Yeah, no, but speak up now. Like the ladies are saying, you don't want to build your beautiful marriage now on lies. You don't want to start it on a wrong note. So speak up now and make him understand why you did what you did, and hopefully he forgives you and you guys can live happily ever after. Nubian, did you wanna come through and say something?
Yo, finally, can I please show my face to show how frustrated I am?
Allow to open your camera.
Guys, I'm so frustrated. Yo, yo, yo. Ah,
I get you, right?
No, at least enough was enough at some point.
yeah,
At least
guys, I
enough.
am so frustrated. I don't even know how to do this. Did I switch off my camera? Okay, I just have
Never
one
open the
question.
camera.
I just have one question for Nedu about. Did you have a present father in your life when growing up? Were there male figures around you? Because, to me, you come across as a very sweet and soft person um, who was raised by, okay, fine, like, people must not take me wrong, ne? But you come across a person who was raised by very strong women. And strong women, I mean, even your mother, Begezelat, because
No, well, I was raised by my mom. My father, I think my father denied me, and then I was raised by my mom, and then my stepdad at the later stage.
okay. So then, what was the problem? Because then it means that there was a problem somewhere with you.
She was in
I don't
love. She
I
was
don't know. I
popping
was thinking
Hilda.
maybe. I was thinking, yeah, this guy is the one. I was thinking he's the one. But
That's crazy.
the advice, guys, do not stay where you can see that there's trouble. Once you stay, it prolongs your healing. It prolongs your healing. You
Obviously,
must make sure once
obviously,
you see something, you run.
obviously. Okay. Let me just switch this off because really I don't know how to stay with my camera on. But like, you know what, ne? I can tell you for free, Nelly, that if not a lot of us, if not all of the ladies in this live, have been through what you've been through. Ne? I've been with a character like that, but it only lasted for 2 months. In fact, that character sounds like My ex.
If I knew better, I'm like, I even think to myself, why didn't I leave when I got a miscarriage? Because now I wouldn't like have
Babes,
something that will hold me back to this baby daddy again. Like I would have nothing on him, and he'll also have nothing on me.
it didn't have to get to that. You know, it didn't have to get to you falling pregnant. You've seen Ubuti Njavela, I guess you didn't have that fog spirit, you know? Because I mean, if it was me, it's just that I'm not going to talk about my story here. But you know, the day I left, I'm just going to tell you about the day I left. Ne? The day I
Yeah, yeah.
left, I came to the apartment because it was date. I'm a lawyer and I was dating a lawyer. Very good looking guy, very clean outside, ne? But his apartment was always like
Mind
a
your comments.
pigsty.
Please mind your comments.
Sorry.
No, I'm sorry. I'm saying Usearch, he must please mind his comments. Guys, you guys know here is a safe space for everyone. People come here and share their personal stuff. This is people's lives. You are not going to come here and throw in shady and shitty comments like that. I will remove you. I will not even think about it. I will not take the time that Unelsiwe took to leave that man. I will act right now. So if you don't want to be here, please leave. But this is not a circus. We are dealing with people's lives. We want people to feel that it is a safe space. So can we please treat each other with respect, and can we mind our comments, please?
Do realize that you threw shade at Nielsia, right? Just saying.
Yeah, no shade. Like we are not shading you, babes, ne? But then like you are not in like Bona. I don't even know what to say, but you remind me so much of that guy. That's why I'm so angry at you. Because when I had to leave, it was one day he came back from his chambers. Wafika, he hasn't been speaking to me for 2 weeks. Came back, wahlala embhedeni. When I said hi, he went on Facebook and played some song, a video, and then volume up. And then he said, anyway, I'm going back to Chambers. I will see you in the afternoon. I knew that the afternoon was 11 o'clock. You know what I did, my darling? I packed my bags and called an Uber. I packed my bags and called an Uber. Ngathi le ngiyoyixoxa ngwami. Sit here and look at a man angidimile kanje. I know what I want, and what I want is a loving person who is respectful, because I'm also respectful. I and you know what, when you are sleeping, I'm sure you've had these instances where you are sleeping next to this person and you are praying and say, God, please give me a man. I need a man in my life. But you are sleeping next to a man. You are
Bruh.
sleeping next to a man, but you're saying,
Okay, guys, I'm gonna be quick. Popo, I'm gonna give you. Sorry to cut you, and Nabien, I need to rush. I need to run out. Popo is asking, why did you leave baby
Yes.
number one? I'm gonna. Unelsi is gonna go round and round and round and round. I'm gonna give you a quick recap.
Anyega, I'll be straight to the point. I
Okay,
left we separated. We were still young. He went to school, and then I also went my way.
So that was the only reason.
no.
No, because I
No.
think because we were young, he wanted to abort. We didn't understand. We didn't want to have the baby at that stage.
They wanted quick one, Popo. They got married. I think he's younger than you, Ned, because you left school after, before
Yeah.
him. So she was like a year or two older, and they got pregnant and they tried terminating the baby. They actually went and did the whole termination thing. And wherever they went, somewhere in Boxburg next to Martin's place, they scammed them. They gave them Panado instead of the termination pill.
Shade at me.
Oh, Jesus.
They gave them Panado instead of
I.
termination pills, and it was not terminated. And she gave birth. She stayed at home, and the guy went to varsity. The guy was living his best life. You know how a varsity student is. He lived that life, and she was at home with her mother. They were struggling, and then eventually her and her mother decided to reach out to the boy's mother, and the boy's mother was like, oh no, we don't know, whatever. And she came through and she was assisting the mother. Baby daddy's mother was there throughout. and
Baby
baby
daddy was
was
not.
nowhere. He was having fun. He was posting with girls. He was having the time of his life. And then she stayed, after then, she stayed 9 years single and then met.
Baby daddy number 2.
But then
She
why
met
did she go back?
Colgate.
That's what I'm trying to get to as well.
Okay, so, yes, Martin. Why is she back with baby daddy number 1? Because now he has decided that he's done with the streets and he wants stability.
Popo, this is what we were talking about. You see? You see?
So now, yeah, now he's done with his fun, and yeah, when now you were supposed to wait there for him. Hey guys, I am so frustrated. Yo, what is happening, ladies? What is happening? What
But
on
I
earth
think
is
it
happening?
Nelly,
Konyan.
did this guy
I
pay
think
Lobola?
not to
Baby
speak
daddy number 1. Did he pay
not to
Lobola?
speak for baby daddy number one, but we were young. We were
Did he
young. I
pay
don't want
Lobola?
to lie.
I don't like the fact that
He's
you are speaking on
paying.
behalf of baby daddy number 1. You are saying that you guys were young, justifying
We're
his
young.
actions by saying that you were young. That's not right.
But
Still,
He was wrong.
and you know what's the sad part in all of this? We like saying we were young or whatever, but she still stayed at home and not and with and stopped everything because she wasn't working and everything. She stayed at home to raise the baby when he continued with his life and went to varsity, but we were still young. I
Subs,
we
can I ask something? Babes, did he pay Lobola for you, this guy?
No, he's paying. He's paying
And
him.
financially, is he okay? Is
Yeah,
he
he
doing
is
well for
okay.
himself?
He's an accountant
So he
now.
can afford this Lobola.
Yes, he can. He affords us.
And he hasn't paid.
No, you know what, Nick? He came like we spoke about this. We spoke about everything. He pays school fees for our son. He pays crèche for the little. So he does everything for the kids.
I have a question
Makari,
based on
please
what you
prove us
just said
wrong.
right now.
I need to
I
go.
have a
Uh-uh.
question. I have one last question, and then Puma, guys, because I'm all ngxakekile already. Ausneli Siwe, do you
I'm getting a
love
charger. Getting a charger.
your fiance, or do you love the idea of him and the things that he provides for you, your baby number 1 and baby number 2? If you can answer this, then Puma win. Puma
I
live
have a
khona
question as
manje.
well.
I love him, Shane. I love him, guys.
you are a lover girl, Shem. When Anje, you are a hopeless romantic. You know what? And I understand, and I love
guys,
that for you.
guys, I don't want to die angry, but so
Hey, but
Question.
guard your heart, Ntombazane. Hi, Connor.
hi, guys.
This is
It's
gonna be
been
a long
years. It's been
day.
years now.
Ngicela ukubuza, guys.
Listen,
So
you
the
said you
men
have a
said that.
house. Can I ask last question? You said you have a house. Are you by any chance with this guy staying in your house?
No.
Okay.
He bought a house, he's staying with his mom, and then I'm staying with the kids by my place. And then I visit his place, he visits mine. That's it.
Okay. So he
I'm
bought a
scared
house
of
for his
staying
mom.
with I'm scared of staying with guys for now. I even told him that it has to be like we need to get married for us to stay together because I'm still traumatized. I don't want to stay with a guy for now.
No, but by the look of things, this house he bought for his mom. So he doesn't have a house of his own. And
Yeah,
he's
he
paying
doesn't have a
crash, so
house.
that's why he hasn't paid global. Can he afford his own house?
No, when we're getting married, we're going to do a prenup. Whatever that I have now, it's going to be mine and for my kids. And then whatever that he has also is going to be for him and his family. And then whatever that we do together,
Yeah.
that's how it's
Nelly, do
gonna
you
start.
realize or no, babes, you're doing the same thing. This guy, do you realize he does not afford a house? He's coming to stay into your house. No matter how or whatever contract you put on it, you are going to end up being the provider
No,
again somehow.
we're not going to stay in this house. No, we're not
Okay.
going to stay. in this house.
All
We're
right.
going to find another place. We're not going. I'm going to rent this place out for it to pay itself off for my baby. And no, when it comes to financials now, no, I don't play like that. I don't
Popo,
play with money anymore.
Popo,
All right.
Popo, and us pebbles.
Yeah,
You
bosses.
know, story Saka Nelisiwe, the reason why, like, for me personally, it's making me boil so much. Did you guys hear Anonymous?
No, I was not here when Anonymous was
My
speaking. That is
darling,
why I said I came in late and I'm sorry
that
about
got
that.
us in our fields. It got us in our fields. And when we didn't even get anywhere, Anonymous. Martin was actually the first person that I invited to speak about Anonza.
Yes.
From Martin, the next person was Nelisiwe, and there she went through us.
So from 20 past 10 to whatever, I think Sabsa's phone got cut because what happens is, can you hear
Yeah.
me?
No,
And
Like,
but I think
we
it's
are
good you
signing a
gave her a chance to
petition.
talk because it's getting
Okay.
now. We're giving somebody in real life an opportunity to vent and open about what's been hurting her. It might have happened years ago, but the way she narrates the story, it still hurts.
what did happen this way?
I'm still not sure you're ready for marriage, but if you are happy, I am happy for you. I am happy for you. Beautiful.
Guys, I have
Did
a
she go
You
for
question.
know, you know what
therapy?
I get, ne? Now,
Wait,
sometimes I
Nelly,
feel that
Nelly,
sometimes I feel that I'm unfair. Sorry, just this one. I feel like I'm unfair to baby daddy number one because every time, like, I measure the things that I do for him. I don't want to overspend on him. I don't want to do this for him, but he does everything openly for me. But on the other side, Mina, I choose what I do. Yo,
are you
That's
ready?
why you need therapy. That's
Are you
why
ready?
therapy is very important. You need therapy.
yeah,
Um,
I'm on therapy.
let's assume it doesn't work with baby daddy number one. You are still going to deposit the very same
Oh,
trauma to the other guy that you are going to meet in future. So until you get therapy and you heal from all of this, you will do this to each and every guy, and you will actually struggle to maintain relationships because you are going to blame the guys for the mistakes of baby daddy number two
Miss
and baby
Desi
daddy number
Mabi,
one.
you will cheat soon. She will cheat because of what? Did she cheat from the beginning? You know, guys, if you don't have anything to say, please just you can just sit there and watch. Um, before I close, Nelisiwe, honestly, I want to add on what Us Pebbles has said. I really hope that you're ready. Also, what you are saying now that thank you, Serge. Thank you so much. Thank you very, very much. What you are saying, how you are not you don't want to spend on him because of whatever, it's because of your past experience, and that to me says that you haven't healed. You are letting your new person, your new relationship suffer for what happened in the past, and it's unfair. But for all it's worth, we wish you the very best. We will be here as your family to support you and to listen to your 2 hours gatas any day. But thank you so much for trusting us and making this your safe space and sharing this with us. It means a lot. It's not that we just wanted to hear your scatters. We are not always here for that, but we appreciate it when people come through, and especially with personal stuff like this. And they allow us to say our 2 cents. Martin, you had a question before I close.
It's fine. I'll forever hold my peace.
Martin uyangala ke guys, uyangala Martin. Martin uyangala.
Martin asked,
The
No,
then
my
very
you
question. No,
die.
okay, fine. My question is, ne, so anyway, what are the odds of a single mother going back to her baby daddy? So, for example, in this scenario, ne, brothers, let's say Aganamtoana, but you have a child. What are does he have to keep it in mind that at some point, maybe if baby daddy decides to act right, you will jiggy jump ship and go back to baby daddy? Like,
Now I'll never go back to baby daddy. And if that's why I'm saying that I am going to speak to him about this and explain whatever. But I will never. Not, I'll never go back to that guy.
It's fine.
Mina, as your Katura's friend, I pray that you never go to that guy, because no one deserves to be in that situation. I mean, we laugh about it because we're like, I need it now. Why are you delulu? You know? But if you think about it, at that time when you went through it wasn't a joke. You know, your life was at stake. Your life was at risk so many times, and you know, the worst could have happened, but we thank God that you are here. Guys, I'm going to close now. I'm not even going to wait for 1 o'clock, but thank you so super much for joining us today. We are Makoya Rundown. To those that I knew that just joined us today, we are here every day from 20 past 10. We listen to Metro FM's Ask a Man, and then we then move to our segment called Talk to Me Ntwana, where we speak about everything, like every single little thing. Bonelli come with their movie. When Tyler Perry was supposed to hire you, we must try and reach out. I don't know how,
Seriously, guys, I
but
need to get a gig on this.
we must try and access Tyler Perry. But like I said to you,
She
from
must send
me,
email with the
and my,
movie.
you saying, Papa?
Hey, Kira, she must send Tyler Perry Studios an email and say, I have a brilliant movie idea. And
Oh
it's
my
going to.
No, honestly, but from me, guys, that yeah, I don't go alone. Popo came through. I'm actually, to those that joined when Oscarman started, so that I was not, Oscarman got me. So I'm glad that you came through, because I felt like Popo dished me. No one was here. There was no Us Pebbles, no Popo, no KG, no Sis Norms. I was just like, yo, how am I gonna do this? And this is one of the reasons why I don't like hosting, because I'm a very emotional being. I'm so in touch with my feels. So I'm moved very easily. The smallest thing moves me. So I'm glad that you came through and I didn't have to tackle Anonza, because Anonza Popo was a lot. Anonza, Mugai said she mustn't, she wanted to abort, and the guy said she mustn't abort, and then the guy left and was dating another guy. Yo, Popo, Anonza was a lot today. That's all I'm gonna tell you.
Subs, I am glad I was not there. I
Yo,
am glad I was not there because I would have been triggered to hell and back. To hell and back. I'm glad I
Anonza.
wasn't there.
Anonza shame. You know what? I think Umatin can speak Kori. I was ready to close the show, shame. Ka Anonza. I know it got me emotional. I don't wanna lie. Like I tried keeping it together, but it was just like, that's what I'm saying. As much as Nelly's story was a lot, but I'm glad that she came through, because I don't know how I would have done Anonza. Anonza was honestly a lot. But yeah, guys, thank you so much for joining. Like I said, Akakisa Maikili Nosi, I've got Popo, I've got KG, Leroy, Skami, and Mimi that I normally host with. We are Makoya Rundown. We are here every day, except for weekends because we drink alcohol. I'm kidding. But yeah, please do join tomorrow.
Do not get on Teddy Pirita how more people know you here as an innocent person. They don't know you.
Keep it up. Expose.
When I Martin the subs, please keep your bedroom affairs out of this live. Hey, 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 please. We are seeing your these things. Yo, how can I forget these little nuances that you guys have on the sides?
Popo.
Asikho lapho, bye-bye.
No, what? Yazi ngizom-attenda mina uPopo. Popo. I'm gonna tell you that so you can sleep peacefully at night. Gagona, when it's because of what happened 2 weeks ago. 2 weeks ago, was it 2 weeks ago? 2 weeks ago. There is nothing, and even on the WhatsApp, there's one text that you sent on WhatsApp, and if you remember, I didn't answer to that text because I am just like, I'm gonna wait, and I want to tell you this in person so you can hear. Ga gona ngwana ko gae. Like
Ha.
whatever you are painting in your head is
Mara la tshwanelana.
We don't know.
what is Aspalisa saying?
La
Mara la
tshwanelana.
tshwanelana.
But do you guys even know what Martin looks like?
Ribo,
I
And
know
I'm
what
put
it
him
going
sounds
on his
on
like.
that
profile
picture.
picture.
That's not him.
No, I know what it sounds like. So I know definitely the voice is telling a lot. I can already picture him.
You know
As
what,
Pebbles,
Rakadi Pebbles?
as Pebbles
One
know.
thing about Subs, she will deny the most clearest of things to the world.
As Pebbles, as Pebbles, do you know the Martin and Subs drama that happened here the other day?
I
Do you
was here.
you were here?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I promise Martin I'm not gonna do this, but I'm gonna do it.
Bona-ke manje sicabene manje. Sicabene.
Mm-hmm.
I forgot
What
to tell you something,
happened?
guys.
I need to close. Okay, I'm gonna close at 1:30. At 1 o'clock. Oh no, 1 o'clock. I need to go to my mom's house. Martin is looking so handsome, African man. Serge, what are you trying to tell us?
Exactly, Sage.
He's not home. He's not home at all.
Mara, from how I hear him, I think he's perfect for you. He can ground you whenever you need somebody who can bring you a bit down to earth. Any other person will not be able to handle you. I think he is perfect for you. Honestly.
Um, guys, we are Makoya Rantan. You guys must have a lovely Wednesday. I love you so much.
Nelly,
I'll
we
finish,
love you,
Mara. You
babes,
are
and good luck
blasting.
with the little ones. Good luck with the baby.
How did you guys get? How did you get there, as Pebbles?
I'm telling you.
Oh, guys, I even forgot to tell you that the baby daddy number 2 called at work. He's like, Candy, are you not bringing are you not bringing the baby to me? I'm like,
No,
this
don't
one
bring
is
the baby to the
this
ghost.
one.
You are going to destroy your marriage. This one is dead. I get now husband will be hearing
Like
that you are
I'm
bringing
like
babies to people who
I'm
are
like
dead.
this guy.
Don't do it.
That guy is mad. There is something wrong with
Block
him.
him, babes. Block
No,
him.
Yeah.
I blocked him everywhere. I think he accessed me because I now I work at head office and the calls are being put through. If you call obviously and you ask for someone.
So now, do you see that this his dead story is not gonna work for you?
Popo, why are
Yeah,
you
I
back?
know. I'm going to tell him what's happening.
Popo, why are you back? Why is Popo back?
Because
He thinks we're studying.
what I'm
He thinks we're
saying.
studying. She thinks we're studying. The Indabas are fresh. No, guys, let me leave.
Ari tsamayeng. I need
Wait,
to
wait.
get
I thought Lelisi was saying baby daddy number 2 called M17 Wake Ati. She must bring. Nelisiwe, do you see what we mean when we say you must tell baby daddy number 1 about baby daddy number
Yeah,
2?
I
Next
will. I
thing,
will definitely
your
do.
phone rings, you are at home, baby daddy number 2, baby daddy number 1 answers the call, and that one says, hey, ngifuna umntwanam. And then, o tlo re bathong ke bolela le dipuku bjanong nna. Nelisiwe.
No, don't worry. That won't happen because he doesn't even have my numbers. There, I changed my numbers and I have a new number. The only time he could
I'll
call
sleep
at
now.
work, and I'm not always at work, so he will just struggle. He needs to go for counseling something. That guy is not up
Stay
to
far
it.
away from you. He needs to
You
stay.
need to cut him out. Before that, you need to cut him out completely. And you need to be honest. Tlohela yena o focus on you.
I know the even the place that I've gotten is an estate, so he can't. It's an estate. He can't even come in or decides to do whatever.
Okay, guys. I think I'm ready to leave. I need to get on the road.
Okay, bye guys.
Nelly, thank you so much, love. All the best, ne. Siyakuthanda. We wish you all the very best and send Baraking, send wedding invitations, please. And on that note, Popo,
Who
I
should
love
I send an invitation?
you.
Who should I send an invitation?
I'm saying you must send us a wedding invitation.
Don't worry, guys. I will. You guys know now. You know my secret. You'll come there and be looking at me like, ah.
Oh, trust me, they know my secrets, but they're looking at me now. No, let me tell you, this house, I'll tell you, even though we have new people every day and we have people that join in like once in a while, but we have like a set family, and that set family is us people, bosses noms. Let me tell you, they are beautiful people. They are
Yeah.
but guide, like they will be there. Like, yo, this is a beautiful family. Let me just tell you that. Like, it's a beautiful
I
family.
rather tell you
They're
guys
very much
because you
home.
don't know me. Rather than telling a friend or a family, the next thing I know, I'm all over the place. So yeah.
And believe me, people come in here. I'm not sure because I only saw you yesterday, so I'm not sure before yesterday when we were here. The boss is banging the door.
Yesterday, yeah.
Yeah,
Yesterday.
you were here, but I'm saying I don't know before then if you've been here before, but people come in here like with hectic serious stories. So what? People come in here with hectic serious stories, and even if we knew you, we still wouldn't. It wouldn't be as gaga to say, hey, we want to now start laughing about it or gossiping about it in the streets, wabo.
Mm-mm.
Yeah, but we are just glad. We are happy that you trusted us. No, that come, it come. You that you trusted us with your life. Ne, siyabonga kakhulu. Guys, I need to head out. Popo, I love you. I love you. I love you. I love you.
I love
Love you. Mumu. I love you.
You are in love, Matsatsi. And uyaqala. Subs.
Futhi
I
ngiyacala
am a broke person.
athi ngiyacala
I'm a broke person. So please don't do that.
What did I do, Popo?
Utlisa tshimologo on my face, and you know how my ovaries ovary.
Hi, Popo.
Hi, Papa.
How are you?
Hi, baby. Wanna open up, yeah? Oh, with her cute Ben and Betty. What's the subs? Udroira baby shower when you hear a when
I love you.
I love you.
I love you.
I love you more. Oh, you but
It's a pussy. It's a pussy. Ari, oh, pakit.
Opa kids.
Timuluko
Subs.
This is a 2-year-old. I'm concerned.
Did we go to school today?
No, she didn't. She's not gonna go to school the whole week, guy. You are. We actually live from our house. We are at the rest. So I'm tired. Ari, Nana,
Yesterday it was the weather. Today is what?
she's sick, man. She's not well. This one, Popo.
Otorikis fuba.
Yeah, Popo. Popo, I'm taking Nana. Utsorike sifuba. Uyakhohlela.
Sirang fuba.
Yeah? Akakuze uphupha mpeke phela. Bheka uphupho la. Ngitshela uyakhohlela.
Sirang fuba na.
Mobuthi ukhohlela byang. Mama. Yo.
Wena. Hi subs. Tamai. Go on your road. Bye bye.
I'm out, man. Bye, Popo.